Welcome, in front of me is a Motorola Razr from 2019, and today I'll show you a couple tweaks and tricks that you can do on this device. So we're gonna start off with the gesture navigations, and by default, as you can see, they're disabled and you have the normal typical buttons. But we can still join the 2020 by going into the Moto app, and in here go into Moto Actions, and we just need to find the option for it. So where is it? Oh, there it is. It's the one button nav. So when you enable this, it will give you this animation, so we can tap on try out. And that's basically it. So you can see it works a little bit weird, I would say. It doesn't really have the best layout, I would say. It actually doesn't go away, which is kind of annoying. But the way it works is you tap on it, works as the home button, you swipe on it, it goes to recent, swipe to the right, it will cycle between the apps that you have open, swipe to the left, and it just goes back. Okay, so then moving on, we're gonna go to the camera option, which allows you to quick launch the camera when the device is closed. Now there's two ways you could do it. One is actually a quick one isn't. So the one way you can do it without actually needing to put in a pattern on this front screen is, let me just lock it. It vibrates, launches the camera, as you can see. So that is the one way you can do it. So just flip it open. And the other one is just a typical, let me just close it. The other one is just a typical one if you try to, where is it? Just confirm the pattern. And when you pull down the notification panel, you can launch it from here. And there we go. So that is the second way you can do it. So moving on, we're gonna go into just a fun one, which is a throwback to the old Motorola. So you want to pull down the notification panel and go to that pencil icon right here. So we can add an icon that isn't here by default, and it's the retro razor. Hold it, drag it over, drop it, and just go back. And now we can find it somewhere in here. There we go. Tap on it, and you get this retro look of a Motorola. So now if you do something like go into the settings or whatever, it just goes back to the typical options, but it just has a funny way of looking. Now if you want to leave this, all you need to do is just go home. Then moving on, we're gonna go into the notifications on the front option and how to really use it. Whoops. So when you close the device, let's unlock it. So when you unlock it, I believe you might not need to unlock it. Let's see this. So on this display, the ambient one, which will light up when it detects movement and stuff like that, you'll have just a blackish or whitish icons right here for notifications, and you can actually just tap on it. I do not have any, so not really anything for me to showcase, but you can tap on it and it will bring up the notification. You can get a brief glance of it, and if you want to open it, you can just slide it to the middle, and then it will open the app itself, or just give you a more comprehensive overview of the notification. And then the last thing that I want to show is just a simple theme. So when you go into the settings and display, so let's go to display, and advanced, you have device theme, and right now it's set to dark. By default set to light, I think. But what it will do is when you change it, as you can see, it changes to light now. You go to dark, has just a darker overview. Now this is not exactly a dark theme of like everything, it's just more like notification panel and stuff like that. You can also set it to automatic, and then it will be based on the brightness of the wallpaper. So if the wallpaper is dark, it will set it to dark theme. If it's bright as this one, it will be on the light one. But yeah, this would conclude all the tweaks and tricks around the show. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.